What we'll look at are some more actual CAT questions. We will be looking at questions from 2019, and I have a little surprise question towards the end as well. Yeah, I understand we have been stretching logarithms for a long time now. It's almost been a week, right? It's been exactly a week. Yes, 7 long days of logarithms. And I've been asked that question as well, sir. Why do we have to stretch logarithms so long? Is it that important? So I wanted to give an answer not on a private window but on a more open window. So I thought why not use this opportunity to let that particular person and everyone else also know how important logarithms are. So what we have noticed so far from 2017 till 2019 is we have around 2 to 4 questions, right? We have around 2 to 4 questions from logarithms in each of these papers. I'm not talking about 2 papers combined, right? Each of these papers. That basically means around 10% of the questions, right? Give or take 10% of the questions are what? From logarithms. Now, this 10% might seem very little when you compare to the other 90%, but keep in mind, guys, the other 90% has algebra on larger scale in it. It has geometry, coordinate geometry, trigonometry. It has number systems. It has modern mathematics. Yes, which to be frank, not everyone is very comfortable with, right? So my aim here was to make you so comfortable with logarithms that when you see a question approaching towards you, you already have a solution to it ready with you. Yeah. So that was the aim behind stretching logarithms for about a week. Yeah. Now you can move out. Now you can move out and tell others also that you are now comfortable with logarithms, because we have not only dealt with basics of it, we have tried out practice questions. Yes, every session we've had at least 5 to 6 questions to practice, and we had a specific quiz on logarithms. Yes, at the same time, we have dealt with all actual CAT questions as well. That means we are now comfortable with logarithms inside and out. Yes, through and through, done. So now you don't have to worry about log being an issue towards the later part of your preparation. Yes, normally what people do is they start with something that they're comfortable with, and then slowly they move towards what they are not very much comfortable with. Yes, so their comfort level throughout the syllabus keeps dropping as and when they move near the test date. But what we have done, yes, what we have done here is we have taken logarithms, that is in most cases one of the most uncomfortable concepts, and we've put it in that part of our preparation where we are comfortable with. Yes. So now I think you can also confidently say that now you are comfortable with logarithms, and come what may kind of question, I would be able to at least have an approach for it ready. If not solve, if not get the right answer, I at least have the approach for it ready. Yeah. How many of you would agree with that, guys? How many of you would agree with that? Right. I'm just looking at all the messages you have sent. Hello, Vedant. Hi, funny video. Uh, I hope you live up to your name. Hello, Pooja. Hi, Vijay. Hello, Seerath, Sweetie, Kainat, Vibhor, Harika, Kul. Good evening. Good evening. So if there's anyone, yeah, Vibhor actually agrees with it. Sheetal does not want to use the word agree, but then her this thing shows that she agrees with it. Yes. Others also, I hope, right? Khushbu, Vijay, Seerath, Sakshi, great, superb, superb. So I'm so glad that I could change this, prejudicial thinking behind logarithms, right? So when people think of logarithms, they first want to, probably faint and fall, probably want to, bang their head on the wall for like a million times and then move on with it, right? So now I have we have together, right? Together we have changed that perception towards logarithms, and I'm very proud of both of us right now. Yeah. My name is Amit Surana. For anyone who didn't know, I am an aeronautical engineer from Chennai. I have over 6 years of teaching experience, especially with respect to quantitative aptitude, and I've helped over 2 lakh students achieve all their goals, all their dreams, okay, at least with respect to their careers. If you're planning on sharing this on any of your social media platforms, which not many of you are doing right now, which is kind of what I'm not proud of, yeah, but still I would want you all to start doing that, right? Let people know that this is happening on YouTube, this is happening for free, this is happening on a daily basis, and this is happening for your own benefits. Yes. So I would definitely want to see a few tags, and when you tag me also. Yes, tag me also. And a small request: don't post a story, right? I would want you to first, make this hashtag a little bit recognizable. Yeah. So if you are willing to, if you are willing to sacrifice one part of your profile, yes, one part of your profile, one post, if you can make with this hashtag, it will actually get registered under this hashtag, right? Otherwise stories don't really make it under the hashtag account. Yeah. I know a little too much to ask. You are like, sir, पहली बात तो हम story ही नहीं डाल रहे, आप post की बात क्यों कर रहे हो? Yes, but it becomes my responsibility के not to push you towards, posting a story, instead to push you towards posting a post itself. Yes, so I think that would probably help you. कुल डज नॉट हैव सोशल मीडिया, कोई बात नहीं कुल, अगली बार अपने दोस्त से बात करो ना, तो ऐसे बोल के रखना, हैशटैग कैट लाइफ डेली बोल के कट कर देना, ठीक है? अच्छा, वी गाइस डोंट डू दिस एनी मोर, मैं कहा लैंडलाइन के जमाने में रह रहा हूं, बट व्हेन यू आर नॉट ऑन सोशल मीडिया, यही मेरे को याद आ रहा है. ऑलराइट. And if you haven't already joined our community on Telegram, please go ahead and do that. ये वाला link आपको भेजा जाएगा in the chat. All you have to do is click on that link and you'll be added to that particular group. And if you are planning on taking CAT preparation a little more seriously, then I would definitely suggest कि आप plus पे आओ, थोड़ा experience करो. Even if you are not planning on, paying for it for now, yes, पहले आओ, एक्सपीरियंस करो, पता करो कि कैसा है, राइट? हाउ इज दिस डिफरेंट फ्रॉम व्हाट हैपेंस ऑन यूट्यूब? हाउ इज दिस डिफरेंट फ्रॉम व्हाट other people in the market promise? Yes, and you be the judge of it. Nobody is going to tell you, yeah, ये वाला अच्छा है, वो वाला नहीं है. Nobody is going to do that, right? Because here our product speaks for itself, right? We don't have to speak about our product speaks for itself. But the only way that code could stand true is if you get a chance to see it. Yeah. Also, I'm planning on starting a new course tomorrow morning 7 a.m. Yes. So if you are on Plus already, or if you are planning on taking Plus somewhere in this week, I would definitely want you to, take it today and join me tomorrow morning 7 a.m. where we have an extensive course on arithmetic. So we'll be looking at arithmetic in and out, exactly how we looked at logarithms, exactly how we looked at other topics also. Yeah, so in and out complete arithmetic would be done. Extensive course with enough doubt clearing sessions, enough weekly tests, yes, and enough mega quiz as well, enough questions in the mega quiz as well. And will also be the highlight that I usually talk about. When I talk about this, I tell people the highlight of this particular course that I'm starting on Unacademy Plus is that we will be looking at previous year questions, not only from CAT. Yes, so based on the information that I've gotten from my different sources, yes, we will be looking at different tests, questions from different tests also, right? Because CAT could definitely be your plan A. Yes, but you need to have a plan B, a plan C, all the way till plan X, because X for cat, ZAT, isliye. Yeah. So if you are someone who who is being logical right now, who's not being being taken along with in the flow of confidence कि नहीं सर CAT करेंगे, IIM घुसेंगे, बस दूसरा ऑप्शन चाहिए ही नहीं. Yeah. That's good, that determination is good, but I would definitely want you to have a backup plan. तो अगर आपके पास इसके बारे में आइडिया नहीं है, तो you can definitely have a chat with me. Yes, मुझसे बात करिए, let yourself be informed कि CAT के अलावा भी बहुत कुछ है, right? And all of those different tests also have top B schools in them. Yeah. चलो फिर आज के सेशन के साथ चालू किया जाए. Yes, this would be our last session on logarithms. That basically means now even if you ask me to keep another session on log, I will not keep it. Yes, क्योंकि एक हफ्ते से यही चल रहा है, मेरे को सपने में भी log ही आ रहा है. Yes. All right. So this is the cheat sheet. This is the cheat sheet. If you haven't, already taken a screenshot of this, go ahead and do that. This is everything that you ought to know about logs. Yes, will definitely help you. Not cheat, but have everything at one place. Yeah. All right, my next slide, ladies and gentlemen, my next slide is going to be a question from 2019's first lot. Question dikhega, 90 seconds immediately would begin. I would want you to try that question out, send us the solution here, and then we can have a very nice discussion. Okay, are you all ready? Are you all ready, guys? Do you also have your water bottle next to you, because you will definitely need some hydration done today. Hi Yash, good evening. चलिए फिर, this is my next slide and this is the first question. 90 seconds on the timer. Try this question out. Yes, very nice question, very nice question. Deals with only the basics. Yes. आराम से try out करो. You need only patience for this. And ultimately you would be taken along and given the answer up front. Yes. आराम से try करिए, कोई जल्दी नहीं है. Yeah. Alright, superb. Remember, x and y are positive real numbers. They are not positive integers. ठीक है? Let that not take you for a ride. Positive real numbers. Yes. X times y पूछा गया है and Vibhor has answered it already. Vibhor, very nice. Shubhangi has done it as well. Khushbu has done it as well. Divyam too. Superb guys. Very nice. Others, 10 seconds on the clock left. Quickly do this. Give me the answer. बहुत ही easy question. At this stage we can definitely say कि ये बहुत ही easy question है, क्योंकि हमने इतना प्रैक्टिस कर लिया, लॉग के नाम पे हमने इतना प्रैक्टिस कर लिया कि अब ऐसा लगेगा कि सर पूरे 34 क्वेश्चंस लॉग के हो तो मजा आ जाए. Superb. Everyone has answered and everyone says the answer is option B, 150. Very nice. Let's try this question out. Yes, x and y positive real numbers. Now what do we have here? Log x plus y to the base 5, log x minus y to the base 5 is equal to 3. ये जब आप देख रहे हो, right, the moment you see this, what do you have in your mind? You have two logarithmic expressions with a plus sign in between. मतलब ये दोनों multiply होंगे, तो क्या निकलेगा guys? क्या निकलेगा? X plus y into x minus y ultimately would give us what? Can anyone tell me? X plus y into x minus y would give me how much? Anyone? Yes. This into this should be equal to what? 3. Yes. अरे हाय पिताजी, बहुत दिन हो गए आप आए नहीं. आज आखिरी दिन है लॉग का. ठीक है, इसके ऊपर नहीं खींचा पाएगा, इसके ऊपर मैं ही नहीं खींच सकता. इतना कुछ बचा ही नहीं है, सब तो करा दिए लॉग में. Superb. Vijay, Pooja, very nice. So this is what? X square minus y square. Why? Log base 5 plus. So you would multiply the terms. X plus y into x minus y is what? X square minus y square, right? 3 you would write it as what? 3 times 1, which is how much? 3 times log 5 to the base 5. है ना? So ultimately you would be left with what? X square minus y square is equal to 5 power 3, which is how much? 125. Yes. So let's keep this for now. Let's try and figure out what could be the value of x and y. Yes. So this is one part of the equation. The other part of the equation is here. Yes, क्या दिया हुआ है? Log y to the base 2 minus log x to the base 2. Yes, two log values with a negative sign in between. What do you end up getting? You would end up getting log y by x. Yes, y by x to the base 2 is equal to 1 minus 1 को कैसे लिखेंगे? We want to remove log from this, right? We want to remove log from this. So I'll write 1 as log 2 to the base 2. So I'm going to write one extra step here. Log 2 to the base 2 minus log 3 to the base 2. Yes. Ultimately, what would you get? Y by x is equal to log of 2 by 3 to the base 2. Yes. So log base 2 का antilog निकालेंगे. We'll be left with this. Yes. Now you can either write y in terms of x or write x in terms of y, either which ways, whatever works for you. So y would be how much? Y would be 2/3 of x. Yes. Or you can write x in terms of what? 3 by 2 y. Yeah. There is a specific reason. There's a specific reason why we would go for this, because this would make it simple for us to, deal with this equation. Yes. So now we know x square minus y square is 125. X is 3 by 2y. Yes, x square minus y square is 125. And x is how much? 3 by 2y. So just quickly substitute it here. What would you get? X square minus 3 by 2. Sorry, the other way around. So y substitute kar lete. Koi nahi. 3 by 2 whole square would be what? 9 by 4 y square minus y square is how much? 125. That basically would give us what? This is 4 by 4. So 9 by 4 minus 4 by 4 is 5 by 4. Y square is 125. Or y square is how much? This is 25 times. So 25 times 4 is 100. Ultimately gives us what? Y to be 10. Yes. So y is 10. Why would we take 10 and not plus or minus 10? Why are we not considering plus or minus? Because positive real numbers. Yes. So what are we doing here? We are letting go of the minus. So y is positive 10. Substitute that here. Substitute that here. You would get what? X is equal to 3 by 2 times 10, which is nothing but 15. So you now know that x is 15, y is 10. X times y is going to be 150, which is option B. Like everyone had said, option B 150 is the right answer. Yes. अरे बिग टाइम यार, मेरे पिताजी इतना मिस किया था. एक्चुअल में मिस किया था, सही में प्रॉमिस में बता रहा हूँ, मजाक नहीं कर रहा हूँ, सार्कास्टिक नहीं हूँ, एक्चुअल में मिस किया था. कुछ ऐसे कमी जैसा लग रहा था हर सेशन में कि सब लोग आ रहे हैं, सब लोग रिप्लाई भी कर रहे हैं, बट कोई तो एक बंदा नहीं है जो यूजुअली रिप्लाई करता है और अच्छी तरीके से रिप्लाई करता है. यस, नाइस. Charvi, you tell me. Actually, towards the end of the class, we are left with two topics now. From algebra. So we will take one of these two depending upon what you guys vote for. Okay? So we'll talk about that towards the end of the class. Yeah. All right. तो इसका आंसर आ गया. Any questions, anyone? People who did not respond to this particular question, जिनको ये वाला आंसर नहीं मिला, are you all clear with this? Yes. Hi अभिजीत, कोई दिक्कत नहीं भाई, आगे बड़ी बात है. Yeah. All right. Are you all ready for the second question? दूसरी क्वेश्चन की तरफ बढ़े. Yeah. So our next question, now next slide would be our next question. Again 90 seconds on the timer. Let's see who answers that particular question first. ठीक है? Answers it correctly. The answer has to be right, but it has to be done quick also. Yeah. All right, let's go then. This is our second question for the day from the second slot. From the second slot of CAT 2019. This is a very nice mix of logarithms as well as quadratic equations. Or did I just give you a spoiler, guys? Did I just yeah, did I just tell you that Daenerys was killed by Jon Snow himself? Did I just let out a very big secret? Did I just tell you that Jesse Pinkman was still alive, is still alive? Another big secret? No, not a big spoiler. Okay. All right, Vibhor says the answer is A. Very nice, Vibhor. Less than 40 seconds. Less than 40 seconds. Superb, buddy. Superb. How about others? How about others? कौन देगा इसका आंसर? Vibhor says A. Definitely one of the top reasons to believe that A is the right answer. Okay, superb. Now everyone is following suit. Smita says A, Yatendra says A, Shubhangi says A, Khushbu says A, Vijay says A. Okay. Superb. Charvi, is that question to me? Because I have. If that question is to me, then I definitely have done this before. All right, superb. Everyone now says A. Everyone now says A. Hey, Rushil, hi, how are you, man? All right, so A is the answer to this question. A definitely is the right answer to this question. Yes. What's the key here? What's the key here? Whatever equation is given to you, right? Whatever equation is given to you, it's always good. It's always neat to convert it into a quadratic equation and then find out the roots. Yes. It's always need to do that first. All right. So what do we know? We know that 2 raised to the power 6x. Yes. I need to write this as what? I need to write this as a quadratic equation, right? So let me call this 2 raised to the power 3x square. Yes. Correct. So if I equate this, whoops. Yeah. So if I equate this to y, then what would be 2 raised to the power 6x? That would be y square. So now I have this written in the form of y as y square. A quadratic ka second order wala part is done, right? Now let's look at this. This has to be in the first order, which luckily it is, right? So I can write 2 raised to the power 3x plus 2 as what? A power m plus n. A power m plus n can be written as what? A power m into a power n. Yes, so I'm going to write 2 raised to the power 3x plus 2 as 2 power 3x times 2 power 2. That's how much? 2 power 3x is y. 2 square is 4. That means this would be plus 4y. Negative 21 with the order 0. This should be equal to 0, right? Now I can quickly factorize this. Negative 21 should give me a sum of minus 7, right? Plus 4 is there. That means I need a sum of minus 4. Yes. So 7 thrice is 21 minus 7 times 3. The product is minus 21 and the sum is minus 4. That means y should either be equal to minus 7 or y should be equal to 3. Yes. Before we let go of one of these values, it's always safe to try it out. Yes. So let's try this out. I know y is what? 2 raised to the power 3x. Yes. So according to the assumption that we had started off with, 2 raised to the power 3x should be equal to negative 7. For any value of x, would it end up being a negative term? Never would. Yes. So this cannot be applicable. This is gone. So what am I left with? I'm left with 2 raised to the power 3x is equal to 3. Yes. Now I need to find out what? The real root of that particular equation. That means I need the value of x. Yes. What's the best way to find out value of x, which is in the exponent? Take log. Yes. If I take log on both sides, what would I have? I would have log 2 to the power 3x is equal to log 3. Yes, call this to the base 2 because I want to remove this part of, yes, I need only x, so I would be having what, 3x, because log 2 to the base 2 would be 1. Yes, this would be equal to log 3 to the base 2. Ultimately, what would I have? X is equal to 1/3 of log 3 to the base 2. Yes, very neat question, very neat question, provided we don't deal with an equation that could be more than the sixth order. Yes, so we don't want to deal with this. We don't want to take anything out common also, because there definitely would not be any. So the safest gameplay would be what? The safest gameplay would be what? Any higher degree equation that you see. Yes, any higher degree equation that you see, try and relate it to a quadratic equation. Yes, got it. Super. Correct, Charvi. Correct. Super. Very nice. Right. A very nice question. A very nice question. Yes. Does not. This basically gives us some nostalgia, right? This reminds us of the good times when we had quadratic equations to deal with. Yes. Or probably not so good times. I don't know. You decide. Yeah. But the answer is done. So if you have any questions, with regards to this particular problem that we've seen, you can go ahead and ask. Otherwise, let's do what Vibhor has told us to do, because Vibhor definitely has the upper hand here, at least for this question. So cheers to Vibhor, cheers to everyone who were able to answer this question in less than 90 seconds. Because to be frank, guys, that should be our aim, right? That should be our aim. Don't have aims that are, or goals that are not achievable at all, right? So 90 seconds के अंदर करना है, वो कर लिया, बहुत बड़ी बात. Yes, now as and when we practice more, we'll master it. Yeah, so cheers to all of you. चलो अगले क्वेश्चन की ओर बढ़ा जाए. Yes, तो अगर आपको लग रहा है कि कैट 2019 के क्वेश्चंस बहुत ही क्यूट है, yes, then go ahead, hit like on this particular video. Yes, let me know कि सर कैट 2019 के लॉग जैसा अगर पेपर आ जाए तो मजा आ जाएगा. Hit like on this video and get ready for our next question that is here on the screen. Another one from CAT 2000. अच्छा, this one is from, रुकिए कहीं ज्यादा आगे बढ़ गए क्या? एक, दो, तीन, नहीं, बराबर है. बराबर है. ये रहा अपना अगला क्वेश्चन. अब कैट 2019 का क्वेश्चन नहीं है ये. दिस इज अ क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम कैट 2016 that was taken from memory. Yes, this particular question was taken from memory. That means someone who had taken the test back then had put up a question like this. Yeah, try this out. The reason why this is a part of our session today is because I think I kind of like this. Yes, थोड़ा सा interesting था ये वाला. So try this out. Let me know what answer do you get. काफी अच्छा क्वेश्चन है. हाय सतीश, गुड इवनिंग, हेलो. इजी क्वेश्चन है, अच्छा क्वेश्चन है, राइट? एंड डेफिनेटली if one of the answer choices, because I wanted to maintain the genuinity of the question, I didn't mess around with the answer choices, but there can definitely be a an answer choice that would say E, none of these. Yes, it is a possibility and we'll talk about that in a while. But मेरे को ये क्वेश्चन के साथ मस्ती नहीं करना था, इसलिए I didn't do it. Yes, try this question out. Let's see. Hi Sana. Vibhor has answered it. Divya has answered it. Shubhangi has answered it. Very nice. Very good. How about others? Khushbu and Charvi as well. Superb, guys. Superb. All of them are putting their money on C. Yes, they're saying the answer is C, reciprocal of 100, 1 by 100. Yes, very nice guys, very nice. सबके आंसर सही है. विभोर जैन बोल रहे हैं none of these. विभोर मीट विभोर. Very good, very good. Chaliye, let's try this question out then. Let's try this question out. It says if log x to the base 10 minus log root x to the base 10 is equal to 2 times log 10 to the base x. Yes, x का possible value पूछा है. What is a possible value of x? Yes, so what do we do here? Very simple to begin with. Yeah, before you start dividing these two, let them be in its original form. You have log x to the base 10 minus, can I write log root x as x power 1 by 2? That basically means what? The exponent becomes the product here. Log x to the base 10. This should be equal to what? 2 times log 10 to the base x. Yes. What do you have here? A minus 1 by 2a. That basically is what? 1 by 2a. So 1 by 2 log x to the base 10 is equal to 2 times log 10 to the base x. Ultimately gives us what? तो इसको हम लिखेंगे log 10 to the base, x to the base 10. Yes, would be equal to 4 times 1 by 2. We take it to the other side. So 4 times into, what do I have? I swap the bases. So log 10 to the base x would be what? 1 by log x to the base 10. Yeah. This gives us what? This gives us an opportunity to take this to the other side, yeah, or multiply on both ends with log x to the base 10. What would we have? We would have log x to the base 10 whole square is equal to 4. Or in other terms, what do we have? We have, if I take square root of this, what would I have? I would have log x to the base 10 should be equal to plus or minus 2. Yes, plus or minus 2. Both are possible here, right? Both these values are possible. Now you'd be wondering, why did I have to convert this side of it and not the other side of it? Because of this particular step, right? So let's first try with log x to the base 10 being 2. If log x to the base 10 is equal to 2, that basically means what? Log x to the base 10 should be equal to log 10 square, that is 100 to the base 10. Yes, now if I take anti-log on both sides, I have x being equal to 100. That is an answer, not the answer, an answer. Yes, definitely not in our answer choice. Yeah. So the reason why I said if there were another answer choice that said none of these, yes, you would have definitely gone for this, thinking that you have gotten the answer. Yes, but then this would be what? This would be you being super excited about something that you should not be. Yes, okay. Divyam, exactly, that's what I'm talking about, right? But what do we know? We also know that, let me do this here, we also know that log x to the base 10 can also be negative 2. That means what? X could be what? 10 power minus 2. Yes, 10 to the power minus 2 is how much? 100 to the power minus 1. Correct? What is 100 to the power minus 1? 1 by 100, or which is directly there in our answer choices, option C, reciprocal of 100 is my answer. Yes. Got this? Clear, guys? Yeah, so very interesting question, a very interesting question. Yes, correct Pooja, 100 or C, very nice. Yes, yeah, I know, 100 or 1 by 100, any one of these values, Divya. Yes. कौन सा विभोर ओरिजिनल है? कौन सा विभोर ओरिजिनल है? कौन से विभोर के मुंह पे मार्क है? Alright. Yes, a very nice question, but could be a little misleading if we had an answer choice that said none of these. Yes, so they probably did not think this through. They probably did not think this through. अगर none of these होता तो थोड़ा मजा आता ये वाला सॉल्व करना. Yes. ठीक है. Are you all ready for the next question now? अगले क्वेश्चन के लिए तैयार हो गया आप लोग? Yes, drop in a yes if you are ready for our next question. Ready? चलिए एक और क्वेश्चन है मेरे पास, एक और क्वेश्चन है मेरे पास फ्रॉम 2015's मेमोरी. ये वाला भी अच्छा लगा था मुझे तो आई थॉट व्हाई नॉट. यस, ट्राई आउट कर लो. Let me know if you are able to get this. इसका आंसर निकल रहा है नहीं निकल रहा है, or if you are able to at least think of an approach or not. Yes. Which of the following pairs of values of A, B is not possible? Yes. इसका एक, अच्छा मैं पहले ही थोड़ा सा स्पॉइलर दे देता हूं. इसका एक approach is assigning answer choices to the question. Reverse engineering the dash out of this question. Answer निकलेगा ही निकलेगा, जरूर निकलेगा. Yes. So you would definitely start with the numbers that are very relevant or are very easy to deal with. Yes. तो वो हिंट मैंने दे दिया, अब इसके ऊपर आप जानो. Yes, आप अप्लाई करके देख लो. Got it? Violet विभोर, पर्पल विभोर. अच्छा है गाइस आप लोगों का. हाय कविता. King says answer is A. Is that what you meant, King, or did you want to talk about the kind of batteries you require? AA तो भेजा है, but I don't understand. Are you meaning that A is my answer? क्योंकि टाइम खत्म हो गया है, टाइम खत्म हो गया है. बलराम बीच में से कहीं से तो आके. अच्छा सुपर. तो आंसर्स है या तो A या है B या C या D. वेरी नाइस. एक में से तो सही है. या and you have to remember this guys, you have to remember this. You don't have to check for what satisfies, you have to check for what does not satisfy. Yes, not possible पूछा है, possible नहीं पूछा. Yes, so you have to find out the one that is not satisfying the condition. Yes. So answer D 2,2 is the right answer. Answer D 2,2 is the right answer. Yes. So what you could do here is as a trial and error. पहले आप देखोगे आंसर चॉइसेस को तो सबसे इंटरेस्टिंग कौन सा लगेगा 1,1. Yes. So assign 1,1 for A and B and check if this particular equation satisfies. Yes. If log x to the base y is equal to 1. Or if 1 into log y to the base z is equal to 1, or 1 into log z to the base x is equal to 1, or after that, after it satisfies, then you would try out the next answer choice that looks very humane is what? Option D 2,2. Yes, you will try that out and check. Yes, but that is something that is kind of क्या बोलते हैं, the last resort kind of an approach. ठीक है, अगर कुछ workout नहीं हो रहा है, if nothing else works out and you have enough time to deal with this question and you anyway have time और कोई question है नहीं, मेरे को ये करना ही करना है, अगर ऐसा वाला सीन है तो you would try this. Yes, ये last resort वाला सीन है. ठीक है, this should not be your first approach. Yes, for our first approach let's look at this. Yes, let's try this out. What do we know? Log x to the base y is equal to a times something, b times something is equal to a times b. ठीक है, and they're asking for what? A comma b का possible value क्या नहीं है, right? So let's try this out. Now we need the value of a and we need the value of b. ठीक है, a का value भी चाहिए, b का value भी चाहिए. तो a के value के लिए let's try and equate these two. Yes, let's try and equate these two. What do we get? We know that log x to the base y is equal to a times log y to the base z. Yes. Okay. Now we need what? We need the value of a. Yes. So a would be how much? A would be how much? Log x to the base y over log y to the base z. Yes. Before you go ahead and do something, with your excitement, रुको. ठीक है, ऐसे ही रखो इसको. Yes, don't try to simplify this, don't try to shorten this or something immediately. Yes, look at the other side also. अब हमें क्या चाहिए? अब हमें b चाहिए. Yes, for b what would you do? Equate the first and the third expression. So what would you have? B times log z to the base x should be equal to log x to the base y. Yes, ultimately b would be equal to what? Log x to the base y over log z to the base x. Yes, now look at this. Look at a into b. This is equal to what? A into b. तो अगर हम इन दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, तो क्या हो जाएगा? log x to the base y, log x to the base y common. Very nice. Log y to the base z, log z to the base x. Yes. अगर इसमें हम कुछ कॉमन निकाल ले, right? If we try to make the bases common, what would happen? This would become a very simpler expression, right? We will not have to deal with three different expressions. Yeah. So what can I write this as? Can I write this as log x to the base y times log z to the base x को मैं log x to the base z लिखने वाला हूँ. Yes. तो अब इससे क्या हो जाएगा? Now if I multiply these two. Yes. Now if I take a times b, what would I get? Try करके देखते हैं. a times b में क्या निकलता है? Because all of this is equal to a times b, है ना? तो a times b would be equal to what? Log x to the base y. Yes, by log log y to the base z into log x to the base y times log x to the base z. तो अब ये देखिए, these two terms, yes, these two terms can be grouped together. Yes, and look at this, ये वाला term और ये वाला term को देखिए क्या निकल रहा है? Log x to the base z, log y to the base z. Can I write this as log x to the base z over log y to the base z would be equal to how much? Log x to the base y again. Yes. So ultimately what do I get? I get one expression that a times b is equal to तीनों terms क्या है? तीनों terms क्या है? Log x to the base y whole cube. Yes. What do we know about log x to the base y, guys? What do we know about log x to the base y? We know log x to the base y. Now is the time for us to equate the first and the last expression, first and the fourth expression. Log x to the base y is a times b. That basically means a times b should be equal to a times b the whole cube. Yes, a into b should be equal to a into b whole cube. Or if I cancel this out, I would get what? A times b the whole square should be equal to 1. है ना? So what am I getting finally? A times b the whole square is equal to 1. Or in other terms, a times b should be equal to either plus 1, square root ले रहा हूँ दोनों side, or minus 1. Yes. Why is this important for our question? Because they're asking for the pairs that a or b cannot be, which means if I multiply a and b and if I get any other value apart from a plus 1 or a negative 1, what can I do? I can let that expression go. Yes, I can let that pair go. Yes, so a times b should be equal to plus 1 or minus 1. Yes, look at this, minus 2 into 1 by 2 is how much? Minus 1. Possible? Yes, can't be my answer because this is possible. Yes, 1 times 1 is what? 1. Possible, that means can't be my answer. Pi times 1 by pi is what? 1 again. Possible, can't be my answer. Ultimately what is left? This. And we also have something to back it up. 2 times 2 is 4, not plus 1, not minus 1. Ultimately D is my right answer. Yes. Have you gotten this? Yes, guys. Got it? यार एक आप सब लोग एक एक काम करो, सब अपना अपना नाम भेज दो, कविता जी को थोड़ा अच्छा लगेगा नाम सुन के। सब अपने अपने नाम भेज दो, मैं भी टाइप करके भेज देता हूं मेरा नाम। Okay, the link, acha, towards the end of the session, Sweetie and Divyam, I'll send the link towards the end of the session. ठीक है? Yes. Cool, superb. So this was from CAT. This was from CAT. As long as we could go all the way to 2015 from the memory. Yes. There were other questions also along the way, but these were the interesting ones that I had picked. Yeah. I hope these questions did intrigue you a little in the beginning, or at least they kind of felt a little interesting as well. Yes. I have one more question for you. I have one more question for you. Yes. अरे तुषार नहीं भाई, मेरे मेरे लिए नहीं भेजना है, कविता जी के लिए भेजिए। शीतल शीतल कंडीशन कौन मैच कराएगा? कंडीशन कौन मैच कराएगा शीतल? मतलब a इंटू बी का वैल्यू नहीं चाहिए, a कमा b का वैल्यू चाहिए। आपको समझ में आ रहा है शीतल? यहाँ पे क्या सीन, a कमा b का वैल्यू चाहिए। Yes, we want a's value separately, b's value separately, but since that's not possible, we went for the product of it. Yes, got it. And we are not getting a और b का वैल्यू सेम थ्रू आउट, तो डायरेक्ट मल्टीप्लाई करके कुछ हासिल नहीं होगा। Got it. और मैंने अपने अपने पहले अप्रोच में बोला ही था, इनिशियली व्हेन आई टोल्ड यू कैन ट्राई assigning the values and checking for it. Luckily 2,2 is very less complex than it could have been. Yes, तो उस कारण आप बच सकते हो, उस कारण आप बच सकते हो, but still it's a long shot, it's a long shot. Yes, you'd probably be having your eyes shut, throwing a dart in the dark. Yes, could work out but very risky. Yes, great. चलिए आगे बढ़ा जाए, आखिरी क्वेश्चन की तरफ बढ़ा जाए क्या गाइस? This will not just be the last question of the session, this will be the last session of logarithms, and because I want to I don't want to leave this particular entire series of logarithms with a bitter taste, तो आखिरी वाला क्वेश्चन थोड़ा सा easy है और थोड़ा सा CAT से अलग है, क्योंकि this was taken not from CAT but was taken from IIFT. Are you all ready for that question? Yes. Got it. चलिए फिर आगे बढ़ते हैं, ये रहा क्वेश्चन। दिस इज द क्वेश्चन आईआईएफटी का 2013 फ्रॉम द मेमोरी and very simple question for anyone who can one apply the basics of log, and two, apply a little logic. Yes, identify the value of x. Yes, ट्राई आउट करिए, x का वैल्यू क्या निकलेगा। तब तक मैं थोड़ा अपने आप को हाइड्रेट कर लेता हूं। वेरी नाइस क्वेश्चन, 90 सेकेंड्स की जरूरत नहीं है इसमें, बट क्योंकि ये अपना आखिरी क्वेश्चन होगा आज का, तो थोड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग करने के लिए एक इजी क्वेश्चन। यस, Sheetal has already answered. Superb. Okay. Sheetal says the answer is C. अगर किसी का कोई और आंसर आ रहा है तो बोलना मत क्या आंसर है, ठीक है? Let others think. Yes. Vibhor says D. Okay. आंसर मत भेज देना, but guys don't send the answer. ठीक है, सिर्फ ऑप्शन भेजना। Vipati ji says 81. Okay. How about the others? Divyam, Shubhangi and Charvi all say D. So 2 people with money on C, 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, अब बढ़े जा रहे हैं, अब तो बढ़े जा रहे हैं नंबर्स। ठीक है, अब काउंट नहीं रखना है, अब C और D के बीच कंपटीशन है यहाँ पे। Yes, C और D के बीच कंपटीशन है। Kavita, very nice, very nice. C is the right answer. Not to this question though. Acha, I'm sorry, this was very rude, I know. Alright, so for this question, what would you need to know? What would you need to know for this question? You need to know the value of x, okay? And you know that there are two expressions with x both under root. Yeah. So instead of going from inside to outside, go the other way around. Yes, we've already discussed this. Whenever you have an expression with multiple logarithmic expressions and that equal to an integer or something, then you go from outside to inside, right? Exterior most expression to the interior most expression. Yes, open up the brackets that way. So let's go here, log 13. Yes, log to the base 13 times something. Yes, times something. We don't care about what is between the brackets for now. Should be equal to 0. Yes, so if I want to eliminate this, what should I equate it to? I should equate this to 0. Yes, so iska 0 ka logarithmic form would be what? Log to any base 1 would be how much? 0, है ना? Log to any base 1 would be how much? 0. तो इसको कैसे लिखेंगे? हम will write this as log to the base 13 times something should be equal to log 1 to the base 13. Yes, तो अब anti-log लेंगे. What would be left? We'll be left with RHS being equal to 1. LHS में देखते हैं क्या है? Log to the base 21 times something. Yes, again ये वाला expression को अभी के लिए जाने देते हैं. Yes, we'll eliminate the logarithmic part here. What would this be equal to? यहाँ पे log 21 है, so 1 times what? 1 times log 21 to the base 21. Yes, तो log anti-log लोगे दोनों साइड्स में क्या रह जाएगा? You will be left with under root x plus 21 plus under root x to be equal to 21. Yes, this should be equal to 21. Yes, ठीक है, got it? Yes, superb guys, superb. Okay, x is equal to root 210. नहीं, अभी जी इतना ही नहीं. ऐसा क्यों आएगा? आपको ऐसा क्यों आएगा? Now beyond this step, यहां तक तो समझ गए, यहां तक तो log का बेसिक्स लग गया. Beyond this step is the time for us to use logic. Yes, it's the time for us to use logic. क्या करेंगे? Let's reverse engineering this question out. Yes, let's reverse engineering. इस पे a लगा के देखो क्या हो जाएगा? If you apply a to it, what would you get? You would get root 42, that itself is not a perfect square, under root 21 not a perfect square, and definitely not equal to 21. So this is gone way out of the question. Let's look at b. B says what? 13 plus 21 is how much? 35. Under root 35 plus under root 13 is never equal to 21. Out of question again. Yes, this entire expression, for this to be equal to 21, okay, for this to be equal to 21, this entire expression should be what? Somewhere around, this should be somewhere around whatever, right? So this should be equal to 21. ठीक है, ये whole root नहीं है, वरना हम बोलते कि this should be somewhere around 400, but that's gone. Yes, that's way out of the question now. Let's look at C. C क्या है? 81. So 81 plus 21 is what? 102, not a perfect square. Plus root 81 is 9. Yes. So this cannot be equal to an integral value. ये integer से equal नहीं होगा. So what is our answer? Our answer definitely is D. None of these. Yes. D. None of these. Or in other terms, what number should I substitute for x if it has to end up to be a real positive integer like 21? X cannot be negative, x cannot be a fraction, so definitely x has to be what? A number that will end up being 21. Yes, तो अगर हम x को 100 लेंगे तो क्या हो जाएगा? If x is equal to 100, you would get 121, under root 121 plus under root 100 is how much? 121 का under root is 11, 10 का under root is 100 square root is what? 10. So 11 plus 10 is 22. Clearly satisfies. So answer is D. None of these. Yes. And x ka value, one of the possible values of x is what? 100. Got it? Yes. Yes, guys. अच्छा क्वेश्चन था, बहुत ही अच्छा क्वेश्चन था, राइट? समथिंग डिफरेंट फ्रॉम व्हाट वी हैव सीन सो फार, तो मैं सोचा व्हाई नॉट. या ग्रेट गाइस, सुपर, ब्यूटीफुल एवरीवन, ब्यूटीफुल. So we have definitely what we have let gone of a very complex concept altogether. ठीक है, अपना पूरा complex concept ही खत्म हो गया, right? So we are done with logarithms successfully. Yes, now हाँ निरंजन, easiest, yes easiest, but क्या बोलते हैं, an interesting question. Yeah. Yatendra sir, in last question, if ordered pairs of A, B is asked, then what will be the answer? हाँ, तब थोड़ा मुश्किल हो जाता यतेंद्र, तब थोड़ा मुश्किल हो जाता. That question cannot be answered. Yes, because then we would need some other piece of information also. Yes, ordered pair निकालना मुश्किल हो जाता, right? A comma B, pretty difficult. Yes. Ultimately the question has asked for not possible, तो उनका idea ही यही था to make it seem like elimination of answer choices. Yes, got it. शीतल अच्छा, शुरुआत में बोला था मैंने about 2 to 4 questions. आपने देखे ना, आपने देखे about 2 to 4 questions हर year के CAT में हमने देखा है, right? Some had 3, some had 2, some had 4. Yes, about 2 to 4 question, that basically means 10%. 10% of your entire 34 is something that you can expect, give or take, obviously give or take. Yes, अच्छा, plus or minus 10 नहीं, approximately 10. Yes, ठीक है. अच्छा guys, you guys tell me now, अगला question, अगला session क्या लिया जाए? Yes, before you guys start leaving, don't forget to hit like. ठीक है, अच्छा अगले इसका फटाफट से भेज दीजिए. If you want inequalities, send I. Inequalities, send I. If you need functions, send F. आप भेज दीजिए, and then we will decide. We'll look at the number of people. We'll look at the number of people who've gone for inequalities and functions and decide based on that. Yes. Arush, I will not be starting with geometry anytime soon. Yes, in fact, Prateek sir would be starting geometry soon, so you could probably, get in touch with his sessions. He takes sessions from 8 p.m. है ना? अभी तो नहीं, अभी तो शायद time है, but he will soon start with geometry. Yes. Alright, superb guys. ये वाला link ये ले लीजिए ना, link यहीं से ले लीजिए, ये रहा link. Type this up, tinyurl.com/Unacademy chat, वरना मेरे को मैसेज करिए टेलीग्राम पे, मैं ऐड करवा दूंगा आपको. सुराना लाइव इज माय आईडी ऑन टेलीग्राम, इंस्टाग्राम, एवरीवेयर. तो आप मेरे को मैसेज कर दीजिए, मैं ऐड करवा दूंगा ग्रुप में, ठीक है? यस, ऑलराइट, okay. And obviously guys, so if you are taking CAT preparation seriously and if you want to be a part of my course that I'm starting tomorrow, extensive arithmetic, yes, जहाँ पे हम we will cover up everything in arithmetic. Yes, everything that you would probably not have imagined also. Yes, so if you would want to be a part of this, then consider taking plus. Yes, apart from the live classes and interaction, you have live polls, you have test series, you have live doubt clearing sessions. Download the Unacademy's learning app. ठीक है, look at the pricing, it's very much affordable. Yes, very much light on your pockets. For your final year, if you are in the final year 12 month, if you are in the pre-final year 24 month, yes, use my code Surana Live. इससे आपको क्या मिलेगा? 10% डिस्काउंट मिलेगा. मेरे को क्या मिलेगा? मेरे को आपका प्यार मिलेगा. Yes, अच्छा नहीं, but technically मिलेगा, right? In some other form, of course. Yes. I will see you tomorrow, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Yes, please drop in your. वेदांत हम नहीं लेंगे, हम ज्योमेट्री अब नहीं लेंगे. यस, हम दूसरा कुछ लेंगे, आपको बताएंगे, जल्द ही बताएंगे, राइट? एक बार अलजेब्रा खत्म हो जाए फिर बताएंगे आपको क्या नेक्स्ट करेंगे. यस, ऑलराइट गाइस, थैंक यू वेरी मच. आई विल सी यू टुमारो एट 6 PM. अंटिल देन कीप लर्निंग एंड लेट्स क्रैक इट. मैं फटाफट से ये देख लेता हूं. F, अच्छा इतने सारे F दिख रहे, मेरे को ये समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कि आपका रेस्पॉन्स था या क्या था ये. और एक फंक्शंस इट इज देन, तो कल से फंक्शंस करेंगे। यस, चलिए फिर